Hello and welcome to New Frontiers on CCTV International. I'm Ji Xiaojun in Beijing. And today we're continuing our journey exploring the history and development of Kunqu opera, one of China's oldest and most popular performing arts. Kunqu opera is remarkable, if for nothing else, because of the long time it has been around. And it continues to exert a strong appeal today. Credit for this longevity can be ascribed to the scholars who, down through the centuries, have devoted themselves to protecting the nation's culture and Kunqu opera in particular. Among the latest of them is Bai Xianyong, a well-known writer. He wanted to train some young performers as well as a young audience who would develop a love of Kunqu opera. His plan was to produce a special version of the Kunqu opera masterpiece, the Peony Pavilion, for young people.
In April 2006, a 9-hour version of the Kunqu opera The Peony Pavilion, designed specifically for young people, was staged at Peking University over 3 days, and many young people were attracted to the performance and to the style. The producer of the young people's version of the Kunqu opera The Peony Pavilion is famous overseas Chinese writer Bai Xianyong. Bai has been promoting Kunqu opera among university students with great passion, and for this, he has come to be called the volunteer worker for Kunqu opera. The theme of his speech today is classic aesthetics and modern ideology.
感觉那个舞台的设计，我看到舞台设计给我的感觉就是一种现代艺术作品。我觉得在简洁方面和古典融合了，但是不是精神内核还是不一样的。
所以说，我们尊重古典，但不因循古典。我们利用现代，但绝不滥用现代。 这是我们的一个大原则。
Bai Xianyong called his new production of the Peony Pavilion a young people's edition, in an effort to initiate a cultural movement to bring forth new, young Kunqu opera performers and fans. And so, a story that took place 400 years ago is today being reenacted on stage. And to the theatregoers of today, the story has two meanings. One concerns the profound love story between Liu Mengmei and Du Limiang. The other is about the nation's commitment to defending beautiful things. In the autumn of 2004, curators of art galleries from 36 countries from all over the world gathered at Nanshe PG Garden in Suzhou, having just attended the 5th Shanghai Biennial Exhibition. They had come to find out how men of letters lived in ancient China, and the Chinese sponsor of the event arranged for them a performance of the Kunqu opera The Peony Pavilion in Nanshe PG Garden.
就是梦游的感觉，因为文化需要亲历。所谓亲历，就是 你必须在那个情境当中，你必须在庭园里，你在湖边，在楼榭这个回廊当中走，你会有想象力一个回顾性的想象力。
我走在那个小小庭园的那个亭子上，边上曲项栏杆呀，曲项栏杆呀，小流水啊，各种那个盆景点缀呀，那浮想联翩。确实我会想到，这里会不会有几个文人在这里一边品茶，一边拍曲，那昆曲的声腔就会响起来。在那个氛围里边，它这种曲调就恰是当时可以感觉到的一种天籁。
因为我们有这样一种生活的样式，这种生活的情趣，生活的追求理念，所以才形成我们这样一些文化。那么反过来，这些文化呢，又会影响我们的生活的情趣、生活的样式、我们的价值的观念。
我们在看这种中国文化史的每一部分史的时候，看着最后要解的谜是：我是谁？我们是谁？就是我们这个群体是谁？我们为什么爱这些东西爱了那么久？爱它，也就是实际上也是自我实现。为什么自我实现？这个原因就是昆曲一定有我们是谁的秘密所在。
Several hundred years have passed since those times in this garden, and time has imprinted its mark on every brick and tile. Here, melodies of Kuanchu opera were sung for several hundred years. History is an endless dialogue between the past and the future, and as part of this dialogue, we should retrace the history of Kuanchu opera over the past 600 years, recall the people and events that are receding behind us, and recapture the beautiful dreams and pursuits of a nation.
Kunchi opera developed from something called the Kunshan tune, popular during the reign of the Ming Emperor Jiajing. Based on this Kunshan tune, a group of folk musicians led by Wei Liangfu created something called the Shui Mo melody. Drawing on influences from all over the country, Shui Mo in fact represented a brand new approach to singing.
In southeastern Suzhou, there is a place called Kunshan where, about 600 years ago, a new theatrical form was born. As it evolved, this theatrical form came to incorporate features of the musical styles, both instrumental and vocal, of the Tang and Song dynasties. That form is known as Kunchu.
因为我们知道中国这个整个诗词的发展，唐宋最辉煌，是吧？那么，可是我们往往忘掉有一点呢，就是唐朝这个诗跟词经常也是谱的曲的，也是变成他们的流行歌曲来唱的。
But have any of these poem songs from the Tang and Song dynasties survived to the present day? Is it even possible to retrieve or reconstruct the music of 1,000 years ago? This ancient musical score, uncovered by historians, provided hope of doing just that. But in spite of the considerable effort put into deciphering it, so far, neither musicians nor historians have been able to interpret it. Restoring a piece of Tang or Song dynasty music, even when a score is available, is still impossible. One may well ask how this can possibly be the case. The old man on the right is Fu Shui, one of few scholars conducting research on the music scores of ancient China, and although he has almost lost his sight, he remains committed to the task. In the past, he memorized many ancient tunes, and so today students are recording them for posterity.
从唐宋以来的这些个曲谱的技术，它都是记述它这个主干音。中间加的一些个加花的一些小的，那都不记，有的甚至就像这个 宋代什么姜夔啊、姜白石的一些东西，那是连节拍都没有，就那么记下来。所以这个后人呢是怎么唱都可以。
Does this mean then that the tunes for Tang and Song dynasty poems have been lost forever, or is there some way they can be retrieved? Let's look at a score. Bu Bu Jiao and Zui Fu Gui are Tang and Song tunes, both familiar to contemporary people. This score, used for Kun Chu singing during the Ming dynasty, presents these pieces in greater detail. The large characters are lyrics, while the small ones to the right indicate pronunciation. The circles and dots in the upper right corner indicate the tempo and the length of the notes. A score with these symbols is commonly referred to as a Gong Che score, and thanks to Kun Chu, which utilized and thus preserved a number of Tang and Song poetry tunes, these ancient melodies have come down to us through 1,000 years of history. But is it possible to read these Gong Che scores accurately?
弓扯实际上，上尺弓凡6、5、1就是哆来咪发嗦拉西。
我们小时候学的是学弓扯谱，后来呢简谱，所以我们现在一般呢，我们自己也能把弓扯谱翻成简谱。
在音阶中，D大调中的刀就是上，音阶里的 Re 就是尺。
When Ma Hongbo worked on a theme for this program in November of 2006, he incorporated a number of notes from a Gong Che notation piece that is several hundred years old.
所以昆曲的可贵就可贵，它是600年来，尽管这里面不断的有变化，它是传下来的。所以实际上唱昆曲就等于让我们了解了中国古代的歌曲是怎么样唱的。
With Kun Chu came the recording of a piece of music in score form for the first time in Chinese history. But how did Kun Chu, this form that occupies such an important position in the history of Chinese drama, begin in the first place? The township of Jiandang is a part of Kunshan that dates back 2,500 years, and it is a place that is significant both historically and culturally. It was the hometown of two very famous people in Chinese history, Gu Yanwu, a great thinker at the end of the Ming and beginning of Qing, and Gu Jian, the founder of Kun Chu opera. Gu Jian, who lived when the Yuan dynasty fell to the Ming, is believed to be the founder of Kunshan tune. In the time of Gu Jian, Nanxi opera was highly popular in eastern and southern parts of China, but the melodies varied from place to place. The four major tunes were known as Yu Yao tune, Hai Yan tune, Yi Yang tune, and Kunshan tune. Kunshan tune was the predecessor of Kun Chu.